Hey everybody, Dan McCoy, R.O. McCoy here, day 2 in Washington, D.C. Having a lot of fun, a lot of mind-boggling fun. I want to introduce you guys to Rachel Derby, who is amazing. She's Vice President for Public Affairs for the Portland Cement Association, and she kind of put this whole thing together. And Rachel, your staff and everybody's just done an amazing job. I mean, we almost don't even have to think. You guys do it for us. But could you just take us through and let people know what it's like to come and voice your opinion and express your First Amendment right to their members of Congress and their senators and fight for the issues that really matter, especially in concrete pumping, all the associations that are involved with this. You know, we joke there's like 3 ACPAs. You know,
there actually are.
Yeah, there's the American Concrete Pumping Association, American Concrete Paving Association. So I mean, it's pretty cool. But just go right into it.
And the American Concrete Pipe Association.
Oh, right,
so that's
right.
Third P.
There's the third P. But you've had some great speakers. As a matter of fact, the one I was really excited about was Brandy Hendrickson's in there right now. She was our NDOT commissioner under Mitch Daniels and Eric Holcomb. So we've done some amazing things for infrastructure in Indiana. It's the crossroads of America, so we're kind of spoiled a little bit, but we could still use that federal funding, which is exactly what she's in there talking about right now. You know, we're talking about trying to get an infrastructure bill around. It's taxing. Everybody says they want to do it, but they're not sure
how to pay for it.
How do you
pay for that?
So we're trying to tell them, you know, we haven't had a gas tax increase since 1993.
Yeah.
And it's not indexed, so we're dealing with that. We've got alternative fuel vehicles out there, so we're dealing with better fuel mileage, so less taxes. So the revenue has, you know, subsided a little bit when costs for infrastructure have gone up. So tell us what we're going to be doing today.
Great. Well, as you said, we try to make it as easy as possible for those of you that don't have experience in lobbying or coming to Washington. We put you with an experienced leader to guide you through your day and set up your appointments on Capitol Hill. We try to mix constituents with people who are on the policy committees of jurisdiction to our issues. And it's a really fantastic experience because you get a little bit of the legislative perspective, and then you also get an opportunity to meet with federal regulators, and you get to hear from a plethora of speakers, as you noted. There's so many issues that are facing our industry today, and now more than ever, it's an important time to take a day out, come to Washington, meet with the regulators that are impacting issues like infrastructure. You know, we haven't raised the gas tax since 1993. The Highway Trust Fund has a $161 billion shortfall, and it's looking to grow in the near future. You know, Fast Act Authority is going to run out in 2021. We've got a president that's promised a billion upon trillion-dollar infrastructure package. ASCE has rated our infrastructure as a D+. I don't know about you, that's failing in my book. So we've got to work pretty hard here to educate people on the importance of infrastructure. That's easy because it's not, you know, a red or a blue issue.
No.
It truly is, it's bipartisan.
Yeah.
And so taking the time out to explain like how this impacts your communities and projects is incredibly critical. It's important to talk about the benefits of things like concrete when it comes to resilient infrastructure, buildings, roads. You know, we're facing a lot of natural disasters, whether that be hurricanes in Florida, flooding in the Northeast, or wildfires out in the West. It is a critical time here, and we've got a lot of other compelling stories as an industry to tell. It's awesome to unite with all 12 of the members and trade associations for the North American Concrete Alliance. Together we speak as one voice. We represent over 600,000 workers in the cement and concrete related space in America. We contribute over $100 billion to the economy annually. So it's kind of hard to ignore our voice.
No, and what I really didn't know until yesterday was one of your colleagues had told me it's really not that hard, you know, for the people watching. I mean, if you want to say something or you want to do something, you know, I was astounded meeting with members of Congress yesterday that said, hey, you know, give me your card. I want to know your info. I want your input. We need your ideas to better influence what we do, because we write laws and then we put them out there for people to tell us what do you think about these? And they're welcoming those comments. So,
I'd say
if you could tell the people at
yeah.
home, what would you tell them if they can't be here with us?
I would tell you, the way to influence change in members is voting. The second way to do it is coming to Washington and establishing those critical relationships. Picking up your phone, calling your member, that's good. They're gonna log that. Writing your member, you're gonna get a form response. But building relationships is how we really get things done. So, come here once a year. If you can make it more than that, that's even better, but it is a worthwhile use of your time. And we do plan everything for you when you come to Washington. It's a good experience. Like you said, it's on autopilot, and we're happy to have such speakers from the White House, the Department of Transportation, the Administrator of EPA, the heads of committees of our jurisdiction, and many, many more.
And I was just astounded that they really want to hear what we have to say.
Mm-hmm. They do.
They come up with these ideas, these policies, and even the regulations or the deregulations. In this case, there's a lot of deregulation going on, and they say, is that helping you?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, it's helping a lot. And here's what else we need. And they're you've got these big administration officials. We're asking questions and they're writing stuff down. You really feel like they are listening to the people, and that's great. And this is our first experience here in DC, and you guys have just over the top.
Well, thank you.
I can't thank you enough.
Thank you. From concrete to Congress.
Thanks, Rachel. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.